I just want to talk to you about the season overall. We've seen some crazy finishes this season. In all of your years of racing, how different has the season been for you?
Been different for sure. I mean, we've had some crazy finishes. I mean, there's been at least three of them that have been photo finishes in NASCAR so far this year. It's come on different types of racetracks, which is exciting to see. And certainly, with how crowds have been selling out at most racetracks nowadays. TV's been up. It's all been really, really positive season. So glad to be a part of it at this point.
You and Kyle Larson have been finishing 1, 2 multiple times this year. Would you say that there is a little bit of a rivalry blooming between the two of you?
We definitely have over the course of our career for sure. But I'd say it's more of a friendly rivalry because we want to beat each other. We are friends off the racetrack, so it's makes it a little more difficult to have the true rivalry that we're probably hoping to get. But I think it just naturally comes because we're going to race against each other so many times for the next years. So just hope to keep getting the good end of the deal on that. And if we do, then everything will be fine.
All-Star race is coming up in just a few weekends. Is the vibe different for that race at all?
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's definitely going to be different with kind of the different rules packages we have with the tires. That's going to be a big change for us, and so I'm really looking forward to it. Anytime there's a tire conservation race, I definitely like my chances of it. But for it being at North Wilkesboro, a short track, just not far from home, it's going to be pretty exciting. I can't wait to get there.
Why do you like the change of tires so much?
Yeah, I like it because it gives us options. It gives the teams options to run what they think is best for them. Anytime that we get all kind of stuck on the same tire, at times it seems like we just all run the same speed. So I like the idea of the driver playing a bigger role in your result, and they certainly will that weekend.
Do you have any fond memories from the All-Star race that you would like to share?
There's been so many that I've been a part of as a race fan more so than actually being in it. But I mean, you have the Davy and Cal Petty finish, many the ones that Dale Earnhardt were a part of when Hendrick brought out their secret weapon car. That one was exciting when they all crashed into turn one on lap one. So there's been a lot of iconic moments, certainly, that has come from the All-Star race. But now that we have it on the short track, I really like its chances of having another great iconic finish.
Are we good to talk about the Coca-Cola 600? Have we moved on from last year's race?
Yes, certainly. It's one that I certainly look forward to. That race in particular, I was so looking forward to it because I felt like we were really fast during that day, and then just made a mistake there and got caught up. But it was, I tell you, it's a race that I took a long time to check off my list of wins. We did it back in I think 2022. We won, so it's such a hard race when it comes to how long do you have to concentrate, what do you need out of the car, things like that. So I really appreciate the history of it being NASCAR's longest race, the mental wear and tear it puts on you as a driver to stay focused for that long. And then at the end it always seems to come out to some shootout at the end, and we just hope we're on the good end of it.
Is the preparation for the Coca-Cola 600 different from the other races that you have?
I don't think the preparation will be any different from my standpoint. Maybe from the teams, different things, maybe in the lubricants in the engine and the tires and wheels to make sure that it lasts longer. I think that they have got a pretty good process when it comes to that anyway. But it really comes down to us. It's more wear and tear on the pit crew. They have to go and have more pit stops on a 600-mile race, and the cars themselves have been pretty durable. So it's more of just a physically taxing thing for me and the pit crew, and mentally, it's tough on everyone.
You talk about how long the Coca-Cola 600 is. As a driver, how do you mentally lock in for that long?
It's not easy for sure. I think hydration plays a part of it. Making sure that I'm hydrated the best that I can leading up to it. That you can't just hydrate on race day. You have to do it Thursday and Friday and Saturday before the race. And so making sure I'm taking in all the fluids that I need to well before the event starts. That to me keeps me mentally sharp. I know if I'm hydrated, I'm mentally sharp. So physically being prepared goes along with mentally being prepared for that event. And it's certainly, with it being a long one, poses its challenges.
You said that a lot of the races have come down to the final few laps. For you to lock in a win, what needs to happen strategy wise during those final laps of a race?
I tell you, I like our chances no matter how it plays out here. Certainly last week the green white checker finish wasn't great for us, but I don't know. I just feel like as long as we execute on pit lane, we're always going to be in contention to win the race. And so even when we weren't, Kansas this past weekend, it was a tough day on pit road for us, but we still find ourselves with a chance to win the race. And